Jesse's headed back around the corner. There's like a little acre patch where he cut a hole in the fence back there, and there's an acre patch in there. Welcome back to Bed 10, y'all. Got the planter running. We are rolling on the corn round. Me and Jesse are running double today. I got till 12th row, and Jesse will be back over yonder in some smaller fields here, running the 6th row. Update on stuff. Got the new tires put on the planter. I, went and didn't charge the batteries up on the camera, so we didn't film that. Couldn't do it. So this planter runs 6 tires. I was only able to get 4. Yeah, that many. Do they all match? Well, no. Why would they all match? That's nonsense talk, folks. That is just nonsense. Why would you want matching tires? You buy a couple of this brand, you buy a couple of that brand, and you just hope they're all the darn same size. I called around multiple places. This planter runs a 7.6 by 15 tire, and apparently that is an oddball size now, even though it's still a very common tire size on farm wagons, hay wagons and whatnot. It's common on square balers. That's still a size square balers run. It's a size a lot of hay wrecks run, but whatever. So we got 4 in the middle, and I took the 2 best old ones and put them out on the wings, because they're going to see the least travel time. If they're up out of the way, when we're running down the road. Got that going. We had to do a little service on the 6th row this morning. But we're running now. We got half of this farm planted. They had started on this the other day, then it rained. We sat out 1 day so far because it rained, and we probably could have planted that rain. It didn't rain enough to do much of nothing, but had to do tires. We got tires on. I'm getting this field laid out. We got one more pass down the road, and we'll start cutting east and west, getting the last of the east and west. We're on the last of the inroads. We'll start cutting back east and west. We'll be doing our cross passes. We'll be in the main part of the field. And if things run good, we'll be done this evening. If not, we'll finish up tomorrow. Today is Saturday. We got half the corn planted so far. That's not bad considering we haven't had a full day of running yet. A lot of half days. Why is that? We work jobs too, so got to make sure you get that job in. But every day of that job is 1 day closer to me not having to have that job anymore. That's the goal, folks. That is the goal. Get to where I don't have to have that job. I gotta stop picking a planter up and call this brush pile. When I say pick a planter up, I gotta pick the marker arm up. The only way to do that is to pick the whole planter up. So we'll set her back down. Gear her down a little bit. I'm going to hit a slight bumpy spot. We got everything over here at this and sitting right around this brush pile. Get our marker arm back down. And we will roll on. And right about there. That's all of our inroads. That's all of those inroads. We got to go over here around this brush pile and put the pass around it. Got to go pick the help up. Maybe he's got some good snacks with him. Wait back there. What do you want? You want some of my crackers? I guess you ate mine. Did you not bring any? You gonna eat them crackers? You gonna hold? Way better. There you go. Always leave it your mama, okay? See you later, mama. We're rolling pretty good. Got both players in the field today, finally. I've got about 11 acres over here in this little field. There's one next to it I'm about to knock out. Alex is in the bigger field. I think he's got, let's say 40 over there, maybe 30, 40 acres over in the other field he's working on. Hopefully we should get them knocked out and not knock everything else together. That way we can move. Plan on being done and moved already today. But, you know, life happens. And here we are. But we'll get done this day. Main thing is nobody's hurt. And everything's fixed around it now. Happens like that sometimes. But again, nobody's hurt. So we're doing good. We're just a little behind. It's alright. We'll get this knocked out today. And we'll go on from there today. Got Dylan out here on the forward. Since we're on my place today, we're letting him pick up rocks today. I'm not paying attention. I haven't filmed much yet today, basically because there's no auto steer. Look, no auto steer, folks. Old school. I got a marker, and I'm having to watch where I'm going. So yeah, since I ain't got auto steer, and I am out of practice on driving a planter. Usually I'm playing beans. You know, whilst I'm playing corn, a little more critical. You stay on your marker on, so I haven't filmed much yet today, just because I'm trying to make sure I don't make too big of a mess. Ends up, that's too late. I've already made one, so we're trying that. Oh, and Kelly, Matt, found a trick for armadillo holes. Dylan did. Find big rocks in the field, and you're gonna shove them in that armadillo hole at the very bottom. That's what you do with rocks. That's what he's doing right now. You just pick up big rocks and put it in the bottom of that armadillo hole. Fill my holes there. And get to bury my rocks at the same time. Since we're no-tilling, that'll be underground. Let's see how that works. Well, we got about half, probably 2/3 of the field done. I noticed that one of my opening wheels have dirt stuck in them. I picked up a rock that jammed in there. That's why I carry these sockets and this towel in my toolbox. We're gonna go over here, pop a gauge wheel off, take one off, clean the dirt out. Good thing is it's gonna be right beside the vacuum, so it's gonna be nice and loud. We'll work on this side so it ain't so darn loud. Gotta take this cover off right here. There's a problem. I got some corn stalks stuck up in it. so this is the nutted back off. There we go. Got those two little problems fixed. Probably couldn't hear me over my back. So we got a bunch of dirt in there, took that right-hand side off, cleaned the dirt out. I noticed that the left-hand side, the blade, you could wobble it, the blade shook side to side. I was like, oh man, thing's got a bearing going out. So we pulled it off, and the bearing wasn't going out, the nut in there backed off. Cleaned the dirt on that side, tightened the nut up. It looks good. Put the tools back in here. Yeah, so what that little box on the planter has is just a couple of tools and spare parts. Just things that you're gonna need. Yeah, I got my small thing of temple towels, that way I can get the grease off my hands. Try to keep the inside of the tractor a little bit cleaner. You know, she ain't nuts. She's paid for. Yeah, and that toolbox on that planter, I keep a couple odd and end wrenches. I got some wrenches that set the what you call it, your width on your gauge wheels. I got some wrenches that fit them. I got those sockets to tighten up a couple of nuts and bolts. You know, just stuff that I know I'm gonna need, or that I usually end up using. So if you look over there, you can see a little mound of dirt, and then you can see a drug spot. It wasn't that's where that opening blade was cutting too wide. So it got dirt all in between it. It was cutting way too wide. And now, you can look back there at number 8, which would be 2 rows to the right of the back. My right, your left looking at it. You can see that it's not doing that now. Got that little problem fixed. We got about 2/3 of this field planted. And I'm about to have to go get some more seed. Jesse's finishing up. He finished up the big part of the field back on this other part. He's got another spot that's like maybe 2 acres, and he's gonna come knock some little fields out over here for me. I can plant them, but 6-row works better in them. Get up right here. When you look out in front of me, we got inrows where we come around the yard here. Look right over here, you can see our marker mark. So we're gonna kind of go here and turn back into those inrows. So this mark we're making matches up with that mark you can already see. So just kind of go straight off here and just pretend like we're going straight to match this next one up. You should be able to see that marker arm match up with this marker arm. That's right about there. See? Close enough. Alright, we got to run back up to the shop and grab a few more bags of seed. And I'm pretty sure we got to go behind the house here. Yeah, Jesse's got his garden planted, so we can't go that way. We got to go back around the house. We'll go grab 2 bags of seed. That way we can get more of this field done. Grab the old farm truck here. Y'all's farm truck full of junk like this and this. You know, you got spare parts on the dash, a bunch of odd and end stuff in the floor. If I had the planter folded up, I could drive over here and get it. But it's not. We'll back around to the little shop. Throw a couple bags in the back, pull out in the field. I'll put the tarps in here too. Oh, y'all hit the floor. Oh, y'all fell out of the truck. Dang. Y'all gotta hold on better than that, man. Done flopped that on the ground and everything. And get my tarps. Get it covered up tonight. Oh, you gotta shut the shop door and lock it back. Gotta keep the riffraff from stealing. Yeah, I still remember days you didn't have to lock anything. Nobody stole nothing. Not now. Lock everything up, people still try to steal stuff. People, you know. I ain't lost all faith in humanity, but, you know, it's pretty thin. Grab this part of the bag over here. Hold on, parking brake. Yep. The old sky's getting dark. But we got maybe about 45 more minutes of running.
Okay, I got a question for everybody out there today. What's the weirdest thing you found in your field so far as planting season? I'll go first. I've got two, I think, so far. First is machete. Stab straight in the ground, set it straight up and down. I don't know where it came from. I know neighbors said property were Amish, and it was probably something the Amish kids stole from somebody else and they were hiding it from our parents. But we got a machete. Like when it hit with a planter tire or a tractor tire. Second is this boot that Dylan just brought me. Some kids rubber boot. Don't know where it came from. Maybe it came from my house. The dog struck it off, but it's a long ways from the house. It's a good 800 yards from the house. My dog usually back here as far. So I don't know what drug it back here. I don't think I'm missing food to the house. I may be. I don't know. But that's my weirdest thing I've found so far this year. What do you guys got? I know you got some good stuff out there.
Yeah, sometimes that door shuts real good. Sometimes you gotta slam it. Need to check a radar. See what the possibility of rain is. Ooh, that's a good storm coming. Like I said, we got some weather coming up on us. We'll get done tonight.
Okay, I'll have some seed left here, and Alex is on the other field now. He's about halfway through with it. Oh, Dylan's out here, got a dog pack with him. See him over there? Got dogs chasing around. Anyway, there's a couple of small fields behind the old fence line over here. This other big field he's working on. I'm gonna go probably knock them out with what I got left. That way he didn't get a planter out field. And fingers crossed, we are gonna get done with this tonight. It's just 6 o'clock and making pretty good progress.
Hey, go ahead and plant them two small fields. I've gone ahead and put two of my bags in there. I can run a little bit longer. Yeah, go around the pond and that one in the back corner. All right, see you. There goes Jesse in the old 5240 and the John Deere 7000. Like I've seen comments on the interweb and whatnot. I don't know if like an old 7000 series would still do good. And yeah, they still do fine. It's like everything else, as long as you maintain them, you know, change out 4 parts as it happens, they run fine. And we're getting kind of a list of things together on what we need to change on both of these planters next year. Looks like we need to do the wear bushings. So here's where we left off a while ago. We got our curve in row, our marker arm, our curves. We're gonna come off this and just shoot straight. They matched it up fairly well. So right there, we'll transition back into straight. Jesse's headed back around the corner. there's like a little acre patch where you cut a hole in the fence. Back there, there's an acre patch in there. Those are some old small fields that we used to cut for hay. And we got better hay ground than that. So we just decided to plant corn in it the last few years. Or beans, whatever it is. But back to the planters. So where your row units pivot up and down, or yeah, I'd say pivot, those were bushings. Each one has 4. They need to be changed on the 7000 and the 7200. 7000 needs, well, they're both going to also need new opener blades. And that one's going to need new no-till couplers. On it, we changed out those rear closing wheels to a newer, updated version where you can manually, not manually, you can change your downforce pressure with a lever, like it is on the 7200. Instead of the way it was, you had to tighten and loosen the bolt on the spring, which made stuff sit different. We'll get down there to the end. We ran long enough now that my pressure, you can see that back gauge back there. That back gauge is sitting running on 10 pounds pressure, 10 psi. It's up to 15, and it usually does that towards the end of the day because you run long enough that the fluid's good and thin, or good and warm. I'll get out and put my pressure down where it's supposed to be at, and we'll keep running. But yeah, if you're talking about old planters, for what they are, they do a good job, and there's a world of aftermarket parts, especially for those 7000s. You can get them as simple, you can make them as simple or as complicated as you want to make them. I mean, you can get individual row shutoffs for these things. You can change them from spring pressure downforce to airbag. You can put individual row shutoffs, like I was saying. There's a world of possibilities you can do to them. Go bump the pressure down real quick. There. I'll fix that floor one day for it shuts right. Nah, probably will. But yeah, set your planter down before you take off. That's a pro tip, folks. So you can see the little gap in the woods right through there. Jesse's in that plant. And he'll come out in a minute and plant the southern spot. And whatever seed he's got left, we'll dump with this planter. Gonna run a little bit. We'll catch up with you in a little while.